Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a talk through tutorial with you guys in conjunction with my everyday foundation routine, where I'm going to show you guys how to do an everyday eye look for whether you're going to work in the office, whether you're going to school, whether you just want to throw some makeup on to go shopping. I want to show you guys how to do an everyday eye look that is going to make your face look flawless. That's gonna be so effortless, but it's gonna look like you put so much effort into the look. I'm also going to transform the everyday eye look into 2 additional looks. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to amp it up a bit in case you guys wanna go out after school or after work for some drinks. Or if you're just going out in the daytime and then you want to kind of transform it for a nighttime look, I want to show you guys how to easily do that. If you guys want to see how I did my foundation, you guys can check out my everyday foundation routine. I'm going to link it down in the description below. And I also talk about my challenges with getting these videos out to you guys in my foundation routine video. But yeah, I want to get started with you guys, and I want to show you guys how I do an everyday eye look. So yeah, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom you guys in a bit because I'm going to be working on my eyes mainly. But the first thing I want to do is I just want to prep my eyes, and what I use to prep my eyes is the Tarte Shape Tape. You can totally skip this step. What I love most about using this to prep my eyes is it helps kind of just give you a blank canvas. It helps your eyeshadow set really well. The color pops more on your eyes when you have a blank canvas. My eyes are naturally darker as well, brown girl problems. So this is gonna help with that as well. It's gonna just help camouflage any darkness that's on my eyes. And yeah, so this is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm using the Morphe M428 brush. This I just used with my concealer just now, but I'm using this to blend it out, and then I'm going to use my Dry Beauty blender to just do some additional blending. I'm just going to be very careful with this. I usually do this while I'm doing my concealer, but because I just did a foundation routine video, I didn't add it on because I wanted to add it on for this portion. Okay, now I'm just going to take my Dry Beauty blender and just tap it over my eyes a bit more just to get that color blended. I'm just gonna absorb any additional product. Now that I have a base down on my eyes, I'm just gonna work on my eyebrows. And because I have naturally thick eyebrows and a natural shape to them, I don't do much with them besides use a bit of tinted brow gel. And the brow gel that I'm using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel, and it's in the color Granite. This is what it looks like, and I don't know if you can see, and if you look closer, it has a bit of gold reflex in it, which I love because I find that it gives you more of a natural look rather than a matte brown or a matte black on your eyebrows. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take the applicator and I'm going to start brushing my hairs up a bit just to get the product in between the hairs. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush it the opposite way to get it in between the hairs. And now I'm just going to brush it into place. I'm also going to fill in any bald spots that I have on my brows. You know, sometimes you get nicked by your eyebrow lady. So yeah, I'm just brushing it out. I'm going to use the tip of the applicator if I want to fill in any more dark spots. But that's it. That's really all I do with my eyebrows, is I just fill it in with tinted brow gel. Now I'm going to start working on my eyes, and the palette that I'm going to use is my Lorac Pro Palette. And As you can see, I have made a huge dent on this palette. I've had this palette for years now, and this has been my go-to palette for my everyday eye look. I literally used this palette every single day that I went to work just because it was so easy. It has the top row here is all matte colors. The bottom row here are all shimmers and frosty colors. I love using the matte ones. As you can see, I've made so many dents in it, but I'm going to continue to use this just because it's so easy to blend these colors together. You guys can totally use any palette you guys have. I'm not telling you to go buy this product. Any of the products that I use in my videos, I am not being sponsored by any companies or any brands. This is all my money that I'm using right now, that I'm buying my products with. And yeah, so that being said, I'm just gonna go in with this first color here. And it's the color Taupe. I'm going to use it as a transition color, and the brush I'm using is a tapered blending brush. You can use any fatter blending brush. This one is the Sigma E40, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that in my crease as well as a little bit above my crease. So I'm not going to go too high up into my brow bone. I'm going to stick to this area right here. It also doesn't matter if I go on my lids as well, because the lid is going to be covered with another eyeshadow. But what I want to do is I want to focus this color and start to create a transition, and that's going to be the main key here to get a flawless look, is building color, layering color, and blending color out. You don't want your colors to look chunky and choppy. You want it to all look merged and blended together. And again, you don't have to be neat with this this step, just because it's just gonna add a bit of a background color for you. Okay, so I have the first color layered as a transition color. The next color that I'm gonna be taking is this guy right here, and this is the color Sable, which is my favorite color in this entire palette. I love the tone of brown it is. It's not necessarily warm, it's not necessarily cool, it's just such a neutral brown. And I'm taking this with a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just putting it on the tip of my brush there, and I'm gonna tap off any excess. And the rule of thumb when you're applying eyeshadow onto your eyes is wherever you first apply your brush, that's where the most product's gonna go. So I always want my most product to be on the outer corners of my eye. You never want it to be on the inner corner. You kind of want it to go like bright and then darken up a bit towards the end, so it makes your eyes look lifted and bigger and brighter. So also, it doesn't matter if you get this color on your lid as well, because I'm literally going to be applying the same color onto my lid. So I'm just going to kind of just begin to work it into my lid and work it into the crease. I'm not applying this color as a transition, so I'm not going to necessarily go into that transition color. I'm going to go below it. So I'm going to stick to the crease with this shade. And blend, baby, blend. That's what you have to do if you want a flawless eye look, is to just constantly blend. Okay, so that's one eye complete. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So again, wherever I first apply that color, that's where the most product is gonna be. So I usually hit the outer corner of my eye, and then I bring it onto the inside. You wanna kind of blend it in rather than out, if that makes sense. And I'm just swirling it into my eyelid as well. I'm going to take that same color and I'm gonna apply it with a flat shader brush. This is a MAC brush. I'm not too sure. I think it's like a 217 brush. That could be a blending brush as well. I'm not sure. But any flat shader brush like this is gonna work. The number is rubbed off of this, so I don't know number. I think it's 217 though, I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, what I'm doing is I'm just starting to pack that color onto my entire lid. But I'm gonna focus more on the outer and middle portion of my lid, and I'm gonna leave the inner portion with no product on it, because I wanna add some additional highlight to make my eyes pop. Doing the same thing to the other eye as well. And when you're applying eyeshadow, just always make sure you're tapping the excess off so it doesn't fall off under your eye. And you want to make sure, the technique that I use is a bit of patting and rubbing. I find that that helps the most to not have follow under your eye. And if you do have follow under your eye, I'll normally just take a really big fluffy brush and just quickly just brush it off right away. So I'm just going to take my fluffy blending brush with no additional product on it. And I'm just going to make sure that I'm blending out any harsh lines just so it looks seamless. Now that I have the sable on my entire eyelid and blended out into my crease, I'm gonna just highlight the inner portion of my eye as well as my brow bone. And the color that I'm using to highlight my brow bone is this cream color here. And I'm going in with a flat shader brush. This is the Morphe M124 brush. You can use any small flat shader brush. You don't have to go and purchase this one in particular. I do, however, like this brush a lot. And I'm just carving out my brow bone here. So for the inner portion of my eye, I'm going to use the color right here, which is Nude. And I'm gonna go in with that same brush. I'm just gonna highlight the inner corner of my eyes, just to brighten it up a bit like that. So see how it instantly just brightened my eyes up? Sometimes I even like to add a little bit of the more shimmery color, the Champagne, just to add more of a pop. And you know what? I'm actually going to add a little bit of that nude that I added on my inner corner. I'm going to add a little bit of it on the highest point of my eyebrow there, the arch, which is there. And that's going to just really help everything pop as well. So now that this step is done, I'm just going to quickly just shade underneath my lower lash line just to give it a little bit more depth. And because I'm not going to be applying any eyeliner for my everyday eye look, just because eyeliner does tend to take a little bit longer, I'm just going to add a little bit of a shade underneath my eye just to add some depth. I'm using the sable color with a flat definer brush. This is another Morphe brush. I'm not too sure of the number, but it's just a flat definer brush. Let me see if I can get it better for you guys there. Anyways, you get the concept. It's a flat definer brush. All right. So just shading my lower lash line a bit. And I'm gonna keep saying this throughout all of this video, and I said it in my foundation routine. This is not going to take this long to complete. If this is all I'm doing is just working on my eyes, just because I'm explaining everything to you guys as I'm doing it, it's taking me a bit longer, but I promise you this does not take long. Okay, so now that I have the sable on my lower lash line, I am going to take that first transition shade, which is Taupe, which is this color right here. And I'm just gonna blend that sable out a bit. And I'm using a pencil brush. This is the Sigma E30 brush. You can use any pencil brush you guys have. Morphe has one. I'm not too sure of the Morphe number, but any pencil brush or any brush with more of a narrow end like this is gonna help, and it's gonna work to blend that color out. So now that I have my lower lash line with a little bit of eyeliner to define a bit, I'm gonna work on my lashes. So all I really do with my everyday eye look is I put my my eyeshadow on and I curl my lashes and I put mascara on. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I am using to curl my lashes the Shiseido lash curler. What I love most about this lash curler is, one, it does not clip my eyelid like some lash curlers do. Two, it's wide enough to really, because the band of my natural lashes are really long, so it was hard for me to find a lash curler that really caught all of my lashes, the width of it at least. So this has been my friend for quite some years now, and I actually have it in my kit as well. I love using it on clients. And I use my fingers to spread it. So now what I'm going to do is, now that I curled my lashes, I'm going to go in with a lash primer, and the primer I'm using is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Primer. This is what it looks like. I normally use the Dior Show Lash Maximizer Primer, which looks like this. I've been using this for maybe 6 or 7 years, and this is probably like my 10th tube of it. It's amazing. It is a little bit more costly. However, the benefits of this product is that it helps your lashes grow. It nourishes your lashes. The ingredients in it help your lashes grow, and I just found that this was the product that really helped my lashes grow. So they actually recommend using this in the nighttime as well. I always used it under my mascara, and I mean, it was on my lashes all day, so it did give me the benefits. However, this product is about 36 or 37 Canadian dollars. They sell it at Sephora or Shoppers Drug Mart. Sometimes from Shoppers, if I have optimum points, I go and I purchase this with my optimum points, which is pretty cool. But anyways, I want to show you guys a more affordable base that's just as good. I'm not too sure if this product itself has benefits to help your lashes grow, but what I do know is that it does help your mascara adhere better, and it makes your lashes look super long, which is what I want. So what I do is I just start by brushing them through my lashes, and when I do mascara on my lashes, I'm very light with my hand. I like to brush through my lashes rather than just, like, you know, messily apply the mascara, because I find that sometimes it does tend to clump and chunk together. I haven't had that problem with this primer yet. It's been going pretty strong, which is why I'm using it and why I'm showing you guys. And this mascara, I believe, retails between $7 to $10. I think I paid about $7 or $8 for it on Amazon. Just the length that it added onto my lashes, it's incredible. So there. Now what I'm going to use is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise. Let me tell you guys, this mascara is the shit. It beats a lot of higher end mascaras that I've used. It's just an awesome mascara, and I paid like $7 or $8 for it, which is amazing compared to higher end mascaras. I mean, I use the Dior Show the Maximizer mascara as well, and it is $37. So it's the same price as the primer, but I just love finding affordable drugstore brands that work just as well as high-end brands. So I thought that I'd use this and share this with you guys so it doesn't break your bank in case you guys want to buy it. So what I'm doing is the same thing, is I'm just brushing the product into my lashes. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye as well. And I'm going to brush through, and I'm going to use a very light hand when I'm doing this because I don't want it to clump. Okay, so that is the Lash Paradise. And you can see how long my lashes look with this stuff. It's amazing, guys. Now I'm going to take my L'Oreal Paris Telescopic mascara, and this is in Carbon Black. And I am finding a new love for L'Oreal mascaras. I love their formulation. I love the brushes, the applicators that they use. So for example, like, look at this one. I use this one for my lower lashes. And you can see that, like, it just has the thinnest applicator, but it just applies the color or the mascara so well. Now that I have my eyes done, I'm just going to put some lip product on. And for my lips, I don't know if I have spoken about this in detail, but I have a lip allergy where I cannot wear especially red pigment lipsticks, but I found out that it's pretty much any brand that I've tried except for Bite Beauty lip products. So I found this out about 6 years ago. That's when I started to develop the lip allergy. And basically what would happen is I would use the lip product. I would be fine for the entire night. And then I would take all of my makeup off, and then the next morning I would wake up, my lips would be like 3 times the size that it was. It looked like I got botched with Botox, but what would happen is, so yeah, it would swell, it would get really blistered, it would dry, and it would create a black ring around my lips. And I went to the dermatologist, and my dermatologist basically told me, stop wearing lipstick. And I was like, I'm not gonna stop wearing lipstick. I'm a makeup artist and I can't stop wearing lipstick. So he basically just shrugged his shoulders and told me, you know, if you don't want your lips to react, then you either have to find a product that works for you or you just stop wearing it. So I was just on the hunt for a product that worked, and I found Bite Beauty products. And what I love about their products is that they're a bit more natural than a lot of other lip products. I do find that I still do get a bit of a reaction with any red colors. So if you guys are wondering in my videos why you don't necessarily see me wear a lot of reds and burgundies and pinks, it's because of my lip allergy. I'm allergic to the pigment that's in any colors that have, I'm basically allergic to red pigment, so any colors that have red in it, I get reactions to it. So you're gonna see me wear a lot of nudes and browns, and that's just what I have to stick with if I don't want my lips to be 3 times the size tomorrow morning. Anyways, I am using the Bite Beauty lip pencil in 036, and I'm gonna start to carve out my lips there. So I'm just getting a little closer for you guys. And what I like to do is I like to start off with my upper lip. I also need my elbow on something there. This is a really nice like nude pink color, and it looks really good on brown skin. And I've been like meaning to make my way over to the Bite Beauty Lab as well to get some custom lip colors made. I just haven't had the time, but so excited. So I'm just carving out my lower lip, and I'm gonna fill my entire lip in. So that's good. Next, I'm gonna go over this with my Bite Beauty multi-stick, and this is in the color Cashew. And what I love most about these multi-sticks is that you can literally use it anywhere on your face. So you can use it on your lips, you can use it as a blush, you can use it on your eyes, you can use it if it's a darker color as a contour. I love these multi-sticks so much. But I'm just applying that straight on my lips. And that's pretty much it. If you ever wanted to use this as a cheek product, you can literally just put some on your cheeks and just rub it out with your fingers, and you can see like, oh, it's so gorgeous. I might just actually start using this as a blush. So you apply it onto your skin, just blend it out with your finger. You can blend it out with a brush, doesn't matter. Love it. All right, cool. So Here is my everyday eye look, or my everyday makeup look that I used to do when I was working in the office. It would literally take me 15-20 minutes tops. I wouldn't even say 20 minutes. It took me less than 20 minutes to do this complete look. Again, like I said, it's just gonna seem longer because I'm explaining everything to you guys, but it doesn't take that long. Just literally 3 colors on my eyes, 1 palette. I curled my lashes, I put mascara on. It does not take long at all. But what I wanted to do is now show you guys how to amp this look up a bit. I'm going to be using the same palette. I'm going to be using the Lorac Pro. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this darker color here, and this is the color Espresso, and it's a bit darker than the Sable. So I'm going to take Espresso, and I'm going to take my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just going to dip the tip of the brush in that. And a little bit of this eyeshadow especially goes a long way. You literally just have to like tap your brush in it like very lightly, and you have so much product on it. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna focus this color on the outer portion of my eye, so the outer V. So again, wherever you first apply your brush, that's where the most product is gonna be. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm just applying it on the outer V, and I'm blending it in towards the rest of my eye. And I'm going to show you just by adding this one color how much it's going to intensify this look. So you can see that I literally just took that product and just applied it on the outer V of my eye. And just look how much it intensified that eye look already. I'm gonna add a bit of black eyeliner in my waterline. So the liner I'm using is the Rimmel London Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer, and it basically just comes with like a little twist up applicator like this, and it's just a black liner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beauty blender, and I'm just going to hold it under my eye. Sorry, there's a hair on my face. It's from the brush. Okay, I'm just going to take it. I'm going to pull my eye down, and I'm going to just apply a bit of that black liner in my waterline. Like that. And I'm also gonna take with that flat definer brush that I used earlier on my lower lashes with the Sable. I'm gonna add some of that espresso color on my lower lash lines as well, but because I already have mascara on, I'm just gonna have to kind of go under my lashes, just going underneath my lashes here. I'm gonna try and get in there, and I'm just roughly applying some of that espresso color just to darken it up a bit. Like that. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'm going to blend it out a bit as well. Like that. And then I'm going to take my pencil brush with a little bit of that Sable color, and I'm just going to blend it out a bit. And this is really going to just intensify the look and just make it look more smoky. I'm going to add some of this Bite Beauty Champagne Pearl, and this is just a lip gloss. I'm just going to add it to the center of my lips just to show you guys like how adding one product will just change the entire look. So there you go. This is look number 2. And I basically just added one more color onto look 1 just to intensify it a bit more. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys one more look that you can transform this look into, and it's literally adding one more product onto my lids, and the product I'm going to be adding is my newfound love. I talked about this in one of my Insta stories. It is the Stila, I want to give you the right name. It's the Stila Glitter on the Go Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow Set. So this is the box that it comes in. It comes in a trio. The colors that it comes in is Rose Gold, Retro, Kid and Karma, and Smoldering Satin, and that's what I'm going to be using right now. And I'm going to just zoom you guys in just to show you guys how you can just make an entire look pop by adding one additional color. So I'm just taking it straight from the applicator and I'm applying it. Oh, you know what? I lied. Before I even do this, before I do this, I want to show you guys how to add a bit more eyeliner to intensify the look even more. Sorry, I forgot about this step. But anyways, I'm going to take my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and I'm just going to carve out a bit of a wing here. It does get a bit more difficult when you have mascara on already, but just go slow. Sometimes I find that the mascara actually adds a bit of a band, a natural band on your eyes too, so sometimes it's easier to carve out your winged line when you have mascara on. It's just that you have to work around it. Okay, so I got the base down and I'm just going to work out the wing line. So I'm just going in where my upper lashes and my lower lashes merge. That's where I'm going to start my wing. So I'm just going in between there and I'm flicking it up. And I'm just going to begin to wing it out there. Like that. I'm going to do the other eye real quick. And I usually start from the inner corner and work my way out. Sometimes I start my inner corner and then I go in the middle, and then I'm just all over the place, but it's whatever works for you guys. I usually just like to carve it out first and then go over it. Okay, so I quickly added some eyeliner, and now I'm gonna go in with the star of the show, which is the Stila liquid eyeshadow set. And I'm gonna make sure just to be very careful not to go over that black liner, and I'm gonna basically put it on the inner part of my eyes. And this applicator makes it so easy to apply color. It's a little spongy, which is I love because it's like softer on your skin. Yeah, I love this stuff. So basically I'm just applying it not too high. I don't want to go above my crease. I want to keep it lower. And just also be a little careful just to keep your eyes closed. So because this product is a wet product, so you don't want it to go all over your eyes. You just want it to stick to the lower part, the lower inner part of your eyes. So I'm going to do the other eye.
Just be careful around the liner that I just added.
So there, that is that. So, oh my god, like I can't believe what one product can do for an entire eye look, and that's exactly what I did here. If you want, you can intensify it even more. I don't even think you need to, but sometimes what I like to do as well is I like to, when I have my eyeliner on, I like to just go over it and use that as a guide just to carve out the outer edge of your look, the outer V. And here is the complete eye look. So I basically showed you guys 3 looks in one. Very simple to do. I used 1 palette and 1 additional product. Really, this is all you need to complete this look. You don't even have to have this glitter. You don't have to add the glitter. I just did it to show you guys how to amp your look up even more by just applying another product over. You don't have to go home. You don't have to wipe all of your makeup off. This palette is the shit, guys. Like, if you guys want to invest in a good palette, and a good palette for a brown girl, I love this palette. Every person that has this palette seems to enjoy it. I need to either purchase a new one or see if I can find individual colors. I just feel like I'm going to end up having to purchase a new one. The only thing that sucks about this palette is I can't really find it in Canada. If I order it off of Amazon, I swear I saw it for like $100 and something, and I'm not willing to spend $100 and something on this palette, especially because I still have products left. Other than that, I might have to order it from the States and get it shipped here. But for now, I'm still gonna use this one, and I still love this palette. I do recommend it, and you can see, like, it's been beat up, like it's gone through hell and back, but it's still standing. I take this on vacation with me. This is probably the only palette that I take with me on vacation, so it's awesome. And yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this talk through tutorial. I hope it wasn't boring for you guys. I hope it wasn't too long. When I edit it, I'm gonna see if I can make it a little shorter. I know it is tough to make it shorter because I literally spoke through the entire video, but I'm gonna try and see what I can do. I'm gonna play around with techniques of the way I'm filming, and I'm gonna try and do different videos. I'm gonna try to do more videos for you guys, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this look. Let me know if you guys want to see more talk through tutorials, or if you guys just want to see me in front of a camera and just getting glammed up, or if you guys want voiceover videos. Whatever it is, I want to give you guys what you want, and I want to make it easy for you guys to achieve looks, and affordable as well. I think I want to start purchasing some more affordable products and using more affordable products just for the people that can't necessarily afford higher end products. I'm a makeup artist, so I invest in these products. So yeah, that is that. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my video. Please hit subscribe if you guys want to see more. The more subscribers I get, the more videos I can do. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see anything else in the comments down below. I'm also going to link my everyday foundation routine below as well. I get very in-depth and detailed with how I do this look. I actually literally just did foundation, like I recorded the video right before I did this eye look. So I actually have 2 videos to edit for you guys. But anyways, this is the eye look. I really hope you guys like it. I literally used 1 palette, like I said. And yeah, I really like it. I'm like in love with this eye look, guys. And because this is my 3rd time doing this video, this is literally the 3rd time that I'm wearing this eye look in the week. But anyways, yeah. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. I will talk to you guys later. Yeah. Bye, guys.